What's up, yeah? What's up, what's up, what's up? What's up, yeah? What's up, what's up, what's up? So everybody out there, this is examples of what not to do. Be careful who y'all hang out with, all right? Yeah, basically America's blowing up America blowing up right now, but it's with laughter. I gotta be specific. FBI at the time right now, Director Kash Patel said that the Bureau has no proof that Jeffrey Epstein trafficked girls to anyone other than himself. Do you have proof of that? There is no credible information. I'm quoting him. None. If there were, I would bring the case yesterday. There's plenty of cases you need to bring already. That he trafficked the other individuals. Patel said during the Senate hearing on Tuesday, this story is breaking and it will be updating. Pretty much that a lot of people are watching him, and word on the street, he's supposed to be getting fired. So a lot of people watching. All right, the meme war. So this guy, he won first. And actually, there's been more entries because I was looking at everything yesterday and I fell asleep laughing. It was wonderful. Thank you. Because this one person, we'll see if we can find it, but this person had put in a comment. He really started something. He said the Guardian, GOP stands for the Guardians of the Pedophiles. Oh my God. I needed Life Alert. Life Alert had to pick me up. That's actually how I'm up right now today. Was because Life Alert came through and picked me up. What y'all doing at? And when I be watching the committee and his eyes get buggy like that, I think he's just bugging and he just want to make sure his eyes is open. Because at first I was like, is that Special K? Is that Tina? This is one of the new entries, you guys. I think they did a beautiful job. A MAGA shot another MAGA, and the MAGAs are mad at Democrats. Make it make sense. Please, at least 50. I love this one. Eric Andre. Oh my God, let me get my... trying to figure out a comfortable spot for me. MAGA. MAGA. How could the left have done this? If you go in them comments, it will cure your depression right now. About to talk about you. We do have MAGAs who are making memes. They don't even get nominated to be number one. When you defeat all the other libtards and you reach the final boss, I don't even understand. I don't even understand. You know, there's some people who are liberal that look normal. This one right here, the Epstein cover-up bunch. I don't even know where to put myself. Dan Bongino, Laura Loomer, Anna Lunatic. I haven't looked up anything about her yet, which is fine. Caroline Leibowitz, not like I need to. Pam Bondi, Trump, Tulsi, Kash Patel. This one right here, criminals, rapists, and the racists aren't coming from Mexico. They're sitting in the White House, Senate, and Supreme Court. Oh, what? They put Mitch McConnell up there? You know, y'all know Mitch McConnell turned on Trump. They're fighting each other now. You know how they do this? The MAGA on MAGA? That's what they're doing right now. They fight each other. So I wonder how they have long-lasting friends. Backstabbing friends. Oh, this one's new. If you find yourself making excuses and justifications for child molesters, rapists, sexual assaulters, gropers, conmen, liars, drift, dodgers, pedophiles, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, racists, traitors, and conspirators, you're probably a Republican. People bringing back the classic. Every sitting Republican is complicit to the destruction of America. You guys say it so good. Like we the people. We the people are wondering why am I in jail if there were no clients. Please. No tax on tips. I'm waiting. I'm glad I did a little cover up right there. Parental advised. Make sure nobody hit nudity on me. This one is, you guys, they use deep knowledge right here. 26 women accused Trump of sexual assault and harassment. And then these are their names. And by the way, Jean Carroll just won her case like yesterday. Maybe it's time to listen and believe women. I believe anything. I only believe in science. You can say God is science. That's actually what pseudoscience is. It's the combination of God and science together. I believe anything. How did they make that? Like, come on, hold on, wait, stop for a minute, okay? Because I do post productions too. I edit, and some people know I went to college for photography. But bro, like, that's such good editing. How did you make that? The boot, the tongue, the eyes, very cashy. And then the I believe anything right there, like, I get how you did, but like, what a wonderful edit. Did you have to like get a model to model for you for this? No, this one's new. Damn, dude, what the fuck? Oh my god, how old is she? 13? Can y'all stop doing this ancient medieval shit where y'all are like 50 and you arrange a marriage with a 7-year-old girl? We'll see you in Valhalla. I see you in Valhalla. Wasn't Valhalla hell? So he already know he going to hell. What was the heavens? Let me get with the Valkyries. Let me get with them girls. They might like to smoke. That's how we got the clouds. The GOP, Guardians of the Pedophiles. Yeah, this is what I went to sleep like a baby last night, because I told you someone just had made a comment, and yeah, that's my entry too. I just put it in actually, y'all. Guardians of the Pedophiles. The other person, damn, dude, they must have got on the computer for that. Look at this one, y'all. Ritzes in the dark. The list. Oh my God. Years from now, our children will think that this is Kash Patel. It is the Special K and the Ambien and the Xanax mixed together that they order from the White House pharmacist. Look, I have an idiot hat. I have a hat. Stop. Here's one of my entries. It's doing actually very well. Republicans need shrinks. They violent. I decided to be random at the end. You like it? Y'all can go screenshot that one. This one's not funny. This one is bad. This is actually not even a meme. This is true of what really happened for everyone to. I'm glad that they covered up their women's faces of the victims. So I think if you're not familiar with this picture is of Trump and Epstein making fun of a girl who depreciated. So what that means is that the girls have to come in and do these sex acts, and if they don't do everything that they're told, then you don't get all the money that they put on your head. Some ways of depreciating. So she's basically like, she's not being a good girl. She's not, even though he says in the letter that she was a good girl, she's not, doing as she was trained. Well, that's one meaning. There's more than one meaning of depreciation. If you guys, when it comes to these women with trafficking, if you guys know more, throw it down there in the comments below. Jeffrey showing early talents with money and women, sell fully depreciated to Donald Trump for about $23,000. Showed early people skills too. Even though I handled the deal, I didn't get any of the money or the girl. Oh my God, everyone hates that one because it's disgusting. I mean, like, not everyone hates that they did that. Like, they're doing this. That's why he's getting ran through the mud. Instead of waiting of a list, what if we believe the children? And there's a picture of him kissing that girl that we just saw earlier, right next to him. Does anybody remember how old he was at the time? What is this? Obama, Trump. Ooh, this is new. This is the ratings, the approval ratings. Trump is a -17. And you know he be lying about the numbers, so it's worse than that. For real, I don't understand. Like, if you gonna lie about the numbers, I'll be like, I got an A++. He lied, he got an F. He lied, he still got an F. Shut up, this is a classic. And the lie detector test determined that was a lie. Classic. Generation X. Silent hitters. Oh, you'll see Pinocchio come up a lot for Kash. Nobody believes you. I think that's called projection, dude. Like, he's like, there's no evidence. What are they trying to say? That was a wrongful arrest? And then you even have Jelaine arrested. Release the files. This is beautiful. All of them. That's cute with the Crackle Barrel. I like the glitter. Dang, that's so futuristic that they made a GIF. Valhalla. Janine got them same deer in the headlight eyes. We'll set you up. She be talking shit about him too. She said take you off the list. Everybody like, show the list, take them off. And with a straight face. He said that shit with a straight face. Nah, his eyes was bugging. Was Republicans are willing to die here. Pedophile Hill. It's not Capitol Hill anymore. It's Pedophile Hill. That's a nice picture of him. How they did this skin smoothing. They made him look younger. Coca-Cola. Why you put that Coca-Cola in there? Oh. They try to, what you trying to say? Wired. FBI director wired. Like, comment, share. Hey, how about releasing the Epstein files? You motherfucker, you. That is so... Oh, you gonna pull Cat out? Here's some proof right there. It whispers in the ear. Whispers in the dock. I know I'm a moron, but you should see my supporters. Hey, they said it. I'm just showing you the memes. They do this one a lot too, the deer with the headlights. Headlight eyes. He got them headlight eyes. Is your head up here? It's a jackass. He's so cute. That one had me out. What was Epstein doing in prison? That's Kash. I bet you. That's supposed to be a joke about how much powder they snort in the White House. Yeah, a lot of people make jokes about how much drugs the White House pharmacist is ordering right now. Like, they're over here, like, they ordering three Twin Tower truckloads. Man, in honor of Charlie, by respecting his wishes, please release the files. I just added the please. Every Epstein file to this shit. Let's end it right there. That wasn't mean. Now, I bet you he said it.
Files. You said you don't know the number of times Trump's name appears in the files, so it could at least be 1,000 times. Is that right?
The number is a total misleading factor. We have not released anyone's name in the Epstein files that has not been credible.
Director, could it at least be 1,000 times? We have released
every piece of legally permissible information.
Okay,
you can characterize the numbers however you want it.
Claiming my time, Director. It sounds like if you don't know the number, it could at least be 1,000 times.
It's not. It's not.
Is it at least 500 times?
No.
Is it at least 100 times?
No.
Then what's the number?
I don't know the number, but it's not that.
Do you think it might be your job to know the number?
My job is to provide for the safety and security of this country. My job is not to engage in political innuendo so you can go out to the sticks and get your 20-second hit and your fun. Raising
Reclaiming my
article.
time,
They
Director.
keep going, reclaiming your time, because the
Director,
people of California
if
are being
Trump- if the
underserved by
president-
your
if the
representation.
president is not implicated, why not release everything that involves
We
him?
have released everything, the president and anyone else's side, that is credible and lawfully be able to be released. Your fixation on this matter and baseless accusations that I'm hiding
also
child
Mr. Massey's
pedophiles is disgusting.
interest.
Anyone that says that needs to look at the stats alone and go back to the state of California, who's receiving the biggest surge in
So,
FBI resources through my redeployment because the cities of Los Angeles, San Diego, and San
Reclaiming
Francisco
my time,
need it.
Director.
Cash is very misguided. So he feels the reason why Cali gets their funds from the feds is because he releases it, not because they already receive funds. I can see his gears and his brains working. That's not okay for you to try to figure out a way to sabotage the funds for California just because you have a personal vendetta and you don't like Eric Swalwell and you're not able to answer his questions truthfully, yes or no.
Reclaiming my time, Director. Remembering your oath to tell the truth, did you ever tell Donald Trump his name is in the files?
I have never spoken to President Trump about the Epstein files.
Did you ever tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
The Attorney General and I have had numerous discussions about the entirety of the Epstein files and the reviews conducted by our team.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
And we have released where President Trump's name is in the
It's a simple
attorney's
question.
file.
Did you tell the Attorney General that the President's name is in the Epstein files?
During many conversations that the Attorney General and I have had on the matter of Epstein, we have reviewed.
The question is
painstakingly
simple.
Who
Did you
can
tell
be-
the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files? Yes or no?
Why don't you try spelling it out if
Yes
you're going
or
to mock
no,
me?
Director?
Use the alphabet.
Yes.
Patel is not being mocked. The thing about it is, did you think about that lie as you drove over here to the committee, or did you think all night about that lie? I can tell that you're rehearsing a lie or something that you have put together, because it's basically, you can't give information. He's manipulating. He's trying to manipulate the people of the committee, and that's why he's fighting with them, getting mad, because he's just getting frustrated that they won't go along with his game. So instead of giving a yes or a no, he has to sit up there and explain his story. That's how liars go. I need you to listen to my story so you can believe my manipulation.
Yes or no?
No? A, B, C,
Director,
D, E, F?
it
Don't
sounds
wanna do
like you don't want to tell us. Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name was in the Epstein files?
Why don't you try serving your
Director,
constituency
did
by
you tell the
focusing on
Attorney
reducing
General
violent
that Donald
crime in this
Trump's name-
country and the number of pedophiles that are
Director,
legally
reclaiming
harbored
my time,
in your
Director.
sanctuary cities in
Director,
California?
reclaiming
I'll
my
work with
time.
you on that. Do
Regular
you wanna
order, Mr.
work with us
Chairman.
on that?
Director,
I'm
reclaiming my
Belaws, a
time.
gentleman from California.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
Question
Yes or no?
has been asked and answered.
You have not answered it, and we will take your evasiveness as a consciousness of guilt.
What the FBI was hiding regarding Jeffrey Epstein. In a September 2023 interview with Glenn Beck, you said the Black Book is under the, quote, direct control of the director of the FBI. In December 2023, you said, let us know who the pedophiles are. Even for a short time after becoming FBI director, in February of 2025, you tweeted, quote, there will be no cover-ups, no missing documents, no stone left unturned. In June, you told Joe Rogan, quote, we've reviewed all the information, we're going to give you every single thing we have and can. But then suddenly in July, everything changed. You and Attorney General Pam Bondi released one video and said that there was nothing more to see. Your July memo says you uncovered more than 300 gigabytes of data and physical evidence, but that you had decided no further disclosure would be appropriate or warranted. That is a quote. I think what happened, Mr. Patel, is that suddenly you discovered that Donald Trump's name was all over these files, and you started a giant cover-up. So you are under oath, Mr. Patel. You just testified to Mr. Swalwell that you did not speak to the president about the Epstein files. To your knowledge, did Attorney General Pam Bondi speak to the president about what was in the Epstein files?
I can't speak for Attorney General Pam Bondi.
So to your knowledge, you don't have any information. The question was, do you have any knowledge? Do you have any knowledge?
I can't speak.
You are
for
refusing to
Attorney
answer the
General
question, so
Pam
let me
Bondi.
tell you that the Wall Street Journal reported that in May, Bondi told Trump that he was in the Epstein files, and at the same meeting said that the DOJ did not plan to release the files Yesterday, you testified to Senator Kennedy that there was, quote, no credible information that Epstein trafficked girls to anyone else, and that you have, quote, continuously and publicly asked the public to come forward with more information and we'll look into it.
How is there no evidence that Epstein trafficked girls when he went to prison? His prison sentence was real nice. It was like just a place for him to lay his head. He was able to leave during the daytime, hang out with his boys, do his fucked up shit, and then lay his head at the prison at night. Why is Ghislaine, like, we have newspaper articles. This is something that happened from the past that you have to be a part of because you decided to be the director of FBI. You know what happened, and you need to go ahead and let the truth out because everyone can tell that you're hiding it. Patel.
Today, in response to Mr. Massey's question, you appeared to say that the survivors were not credible. These are survivors.
That's not at all what I said.
Okay, great. I'm going to ask you this in a second, but let me tell you about the survivors, and let's bring them up here into the room. These are women who came to the Hill and testified that they were groomed and raped at the age of 14 and 16 years old, and they called to meet with the president and...
Hold on, Patel. You do not worry about if someone else is lying. You need to be an adult and be a responsible one. You need to always worry about you and make sure you're telling the truth and make sure you don't lie.
To meet with the FBI and to have people investigate their claims. Some of them have never testified before. If you are so interested in getting the public to submit any information, why have you not met with them? You said you haven't met with them. Have you met with them? I'll give you one more chance.
My job as the FBI director is to invite all investigative leads.
Is the answer yes or no to whether or not you met with these women who were sexually abused and raped?
Any insinuation by you or any people on your side that I am not manhunting child predators and sex traffickers, just look at the stats. And you talk about cover-ups, man.
Mr. Chairman,
you talk about cover-ups.
And I will take as much time as I want.
Where were you during the Obama and Biden administrations when these so-called cover-ups were going on? Why didn't anyone in those administrations talk to any of these purported witnesses? I have
some regular order,
every single person to provide credible information.
Time belongs to the gentlelady from Washington.
And I'm going to take another couple of minutes.
When you accuse the witness of something, he's allowed to respond. That's how it works.
Listen, he didn't even, excuse me, Mr. Chairman, you have always been fair. But this is not fair. No, this is my time, and he said that the witnesses were not credible.
What secret cleanup operation